Social and political commentary from a Christian male perspective.
Y'all, you saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, so you know what we're about to do. We got to talk about Dalton. I don't want to talk about Dalton, but Dalton keeps saying, talk about me, come talk to me, talk about me, whatever. Y'all, Dalton has got to be, I'm sure it's not the only one, but y'all sue about everything. And this one right here is out of control. So y'all already know that Leotis and Michael Moore, Don't Pray For Me No More, both lost their jobs. That was the day of the Thornton throwdown, right? YouTube, for some reason or other, is age restricting all my videos showing the tussle. So I can't show the tussle anymore because I'm trying to keep my channel moving in the right direction. Anyway, they lost their jobs. And then, of course, the brawl for it all happened, right? Why in the world are these people suing? Let me just bring it in, because I was taken aback. I said, I'm just going to jump on camera and just go over this with y'all, because I had never seen this before. Y'all sue about everything, man. This is the most litigious county in America, I promise you. Fired Thornton Township worker, Tiffany Henyard's boyfriend, files lawsuit alleged wrongful termination. Now, mind you, Leotis doesn't have any proof or evidence of anything that he does in Thornton. Personally, these lawsuits are crazy, man. And where the money gonna come from? And wait till you see how much money they're talking about. Y'all, put in the chat. And shout out to everybody who's jumped in. We got 50 people already in here. Jump on up in the chat. Tell me, how much money is Leotis and Don't Pray For Me No More asking for in their lawsuit for wrongful termination? And the answer is not $1. Let me just say that right now. They're not asking for $1. Y'all, I saw this. I said, man, you ought to be ashamed of yourselves. They ought to be ashamed of yourselves. This is craziness. Let's go. Skeeter. Skeeter said 2 million. Christy said 10 million. I'm with you, Kara. I don't even know what to say. But I do know, get them likes up. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I appreciate it. $25 million. Dude, that sounds like a James Bond villain. 30 million. That's crazy. 2 million. Y'all are all on the right street. Some of y'all got the blinker on. Some of y'all done pulled into the driveway. So let's go ahead and read this. Y'all, these people are out of control. They're forever suing. Maybe I didn't know this. You know, hey, let me be quiet. Fonnie Willis was suing the Fulton County Commission, right? Maybe this is a thing I didn't know about. When you lose, you start suing. All right. Hopefully YouTube won't take my channel down for this picture right here. My goodness, in the morning. The boyfriend, dare I say, the married boyfriend of Thornton Township Supervisor and Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard filed a lawsuit this week in the fallout of the large brawl during the township meeting last month. Okay, you know what? I think you all have attorneys in Illinois and in that area that do not care. They will file a lawsuit left and right and center. They will sue me because I'm walking around without shoes on. I mean, they will sue anybody. That's what it is. I think that's the problem. They will just sue anybody. My goodness, in the morning. Here comes. The township trustees voted to fire Kamal, also known as Jamal Woods, from his township position for taking part in the chaotic fight that developed after the community activist Jedediah Brown made inflammatory comments about Henyard on January 29th. I don't think that's true. Now, I will have to say they had already determined to fire them before the brawl for it all. It wasn't because of the fight. They wanted to get rid of him, but they had to put him on leave first. That's what they did, to put him on leave at the brawl, and then the subsequent meeting, they fired him. But it wasn't just because of the brawl. Now, the brawl did help move the thing along, but no, I don't think it was just because of that. I got to check. Woods claims that the brawl and his subsequent firing were part of a broader plan executed by Henyard's political enemies to retaliate against Henyard. Henyard is under federal investigation for her work as mayor and township supervisor, as well as any connection she has with Thornton Township High School District 205, according to subpoenas. I might look into this. I want to know where the feds are. Where y'all at, feds? Because we need y'all. We need adult supervision over here. Let me keep going. Woods has been collateral damage. He's collateral damage, y'all. He's not, look, he is not the problem. Leotis is not the problem. He's just collateral damage. The married man shacking up with the single mom and her daughter he's not the problem. He's just collateral damage. You know what? I'm going to start calling him collateral damage. Instead of Kamal Woods, I'm going to call him collateral damage. Okay, I like that. From these politically motivated verbal attacks and unsubstantiated accusations against his significant other. That is so, y'all stop playing. It's not his significant other. It's his side piece. This is his side piece. His wife is down the street around the corner. Stop playing. Stop it. Stop it. Y'all need to just stop. Just stop this. All right, where we at? I've lost my place. Against his significant other, which have caused him to be caught in the whirlwind of a political controversy and thus a political target, the lawsuit states. Y'all, I don't know why, but as it relates to this case, some reason or another, if I read law cases, my videos get taken down. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's something with YouTube and this case specifically. Because if I read the Diddy trial, no problem. When I did YSL, no problem whatsoever. But my goodness in the morning, because I want to read this, I want to theatrically read this lawsuit because it just sounds like a crazy dumpster fire. But maybe I should read it, do like a theatrical reading, but not show it. I don't know, man, because I don't know what it is with YouTube. Me and YouTube are not having a good relationship. So definitely, I know my days are probably numbered. All right. Collateral damage is seeking. Here it comes, y'all. How much is collateral damage seeking? Collateral damage is seeking $10 million in damages for civil battery, civil conspiracy, and retaliatory discharge. Now, in the chat, if you think Leotis collateral damage was able to formulate civil battery, civil conspiracy, and retaliatory discharge on his own, please put a 1 in the chat. This sounds like this lawyer is trying to make his kids' tuition payment. This lawyer is trying to make his kids' tuition payment. This is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. $10 million. The dude was only making $100,000. So this is 100 years worth of work. Y'all stop playing. These people are insane. $10 million. Wow. I'm sorry. Collateral damage. You know what? I got to take my hat off to him. He came in here strong. He wasn't playing no games. He said, look, if they might talk me down, I might get $25.85, but it won't be said I didn't swing for the fences. He came in here swinging for the fence. He said, I'm going big or I'm going home. Look, that's probably why she took him to Vegas with him. She took Leotis to Vegas because she knew that he was going in strong. Wow. These attorneys are crazy. Y'all, this is out of control. You got it. Okay, keep going, Jason. Collateral damage. Let's keep it going. The lawsuit says that 3 Thornton Township trustees, 5 Dalton officials, and public relations specialist Nikita Cloud hired Brown to stalk and harass. I need editor Jason to add some dun 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 dun, some scary music in there or something. When we'll go back and edit this, we'll add some scary music right here. Y'all people are absolutely ridiculous. Collateral damage in Henyard for months leading up to the brawl. These people, I'm sorry. There is absolutely, positively no way that we're supposed to take these people seriously. That dude said he wants $10 million. He was only making $100,000 even when he was working. Now, I think this is a bad look because all they're going to do, well, this is the pre-K law student in my mind, all I would do is ask for him to show me what he was doing as a job to determine that he was justified in receiving this compensation. Where's your work product? Where's your relics and artifacts of your job doings? Where's pictures? Where's resumes or anything, reports? Where's anything that you've done to prove that you earned the $100,000 that you were getting? I would totally ruin his day right off the bat. And then say, now you want 100 years worth of salary and you haven't even proven that you earned the 1 year that you got. It would be illmatic right off the start. During the township meeting on January 29th, Brown delivered public comments disparaging Henyard, both personally and politically. After calling Henyard an expletive, Brown walked toward the table where the supervisor and other township officials were seated before spinning around toward the back of the building where the fight then broke out. Okay, that is not true. These people, who wrote this? Who wrote this? This is Yahoo News. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. Who wrote this? Olivia Stevens, Mike Nolan, and the Daily Southtown. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Because y'all know that did not happen. Roll the tapes. Y'all have seen this. Everybody's seen it. They've seen it in Cambodia. They've seen it in Vietnam. They've seen it in South Africa. They saw it in the North Pole. Everybody saw that's not what happened. Stop it, stop it, stop it. His language was strictly intended to incite Mr. Collateral Damage to react to the verbal attacks against his significant other, the lawsuit states. Y'all are some nasty work. This man is with a whole side piece. This dude is tearing up an entire community with his side piece, and y'all refuse to call her exactly what she is. His date du jour, his side piece. Who did Collateral Damage hang out with for Valentine's Day? I'm wait to hear. Y'all, this is ridiculous. Before the brawl, and by the way, they don't say anything about Collateral Damage actually standing up, saying anything to Jedediah. Nothing. None of that needs to matter. Let's not convolute the thing with any like facts. Before the brawl, trustees met in closed session to discuss the employment of Collateral Damage, who served as the township's at-risk youth program director and fellow township employee William Moore. Both were put on paid administrative leave with no reason provided and subsequently dismissed during the special meeting on February 6th. Y'all, come on, man. Make this make sense. That dude said, I need $10 million. Collateral Damage. Oh, I'm sorry, this is Jedediah Brown, sorry. Brown is named in the lawsuit along with Lavelle Redmond, who was also involved in the fight. Dalton trustees Brittany Norwood, Jason House, Tammy Brown, and Kiana Belcher are named, as well as village clerk Allison Key. Why don't you have the meter maid, man? What about the cafeteria lady? Come on, you just got to throw, everybody needs to be in on this. Matter of fact, I'm putting my own name on here. I'm just going to rewrite this and I'm going to put my own self in here. You might as well put my Stanley Cup. Everything is on this. Bro, you done threw everybody in here but the kitchen sink. The village clerk, Allison Key, in Thornton Township, Woods lays blame. What? Wait, I just thought about it. How does Dalton have anything to do with? Okay. These people are out of control. Y'all, I am so sorry for any of y'all that live there that got to put up with these people. These people are insufferable. In Thornton Township, Woods lays the blame. He takes the blame. He lays the blame on trustees Stephanie Wiedemann, Carmen Carlisle, and Chris Gonzalez. This is a developing story. Check back for more details. Oh, I got to jump in my Hellcat to see what the comments say. Let's go. Let's see what the comments are saying. Yeah, that's me. Homie couldn't control himself. Got fired. Now wants to win the ghetto lottery. Shout out. Yes, yes. He was justifiably fired. He needs to defend the thief from his girlfriend. Then he injected himself into it. he was part of the eviction as well. So how in the up and up is he really? How on the up and up is he really? Okay, that might be me. I might still give you. Jenny says this: if he's Henyard's married boyfriend, I just added married to it. He probably should be looked into for criminal activity. Now, see, I like how you thinking, Jenny. All right, let's see. Just check out the zoo. Y'all are wild. I love it. All right, y'all. Look. I have no idea how does this man think he deserves $10 million? Like that's some next level stuff, man. That's some next level. I mean, to say he thinks he's going to win the ghetto lottery is definitely unequivocally the understatement of the millennia. I'm sorry. That is out of control. Civil battery, civil conspiracy, retaliatory discharge. He's only collateral damage. That's it. He's just collateral damage. Y'all, I don't even know what to say. I'm at they throwing out lawsuits like nobody's business. It's like candy, or during a parade, they're just throwing candy out there. They're throwing lawsuits, throwing them out there. Try not to catch them, but I guess people catching them. What in the world? $10 million. Y'all, make that make sense to me. Make that make sense. I need some sense making. If you have some sense, if you understand it, can you please help me out? No, I agree with you. I think, and I see some great comments, by the way. Joy said, I swear the judge is sick of Tiffany. Yo, I mean, they stay in court. They stay in court more than they at City Hall, more than they at Village Hall. This is crazy. Wow. These people are just too much. I don't even know what to do. $10 million though? Kamal doesn't deserve $10, let alone 10 million. Come on now. I would love to see, like, what did you do? What did you do? I noticed that even going back, listening to some of the board meetings and some of their meetings, you don't hear them getting a report from Kamal Woods. You'll hear from like Parks and Recreation, fire department sometimes were doing reports, police were doing reports, water, all those people were doing reports. You never heard, hey, and now we have a report from the youth. I forgot what she called it. But anyway, the youth commission, nothing. When did he ever work? Because every time we looked around, we saw her with him and him with her. If you go back and watch some of those early videos, it's funny to see some of the people you see, like when she was walking around town, giving out cases of bottled water. She had all the security detail with her. You saw Krigley. You saw the Ute. Yeah, the Utes. You saw Krigley. You saw Lacey there. You see collateral damage. You see them all, but it's craziness though. For real, it is crazy. Well, clearly he's not a gangster. If gangsters don't snitch, then he is. I don't know. Either A, he's not a gangster, or B, he didn't snitch. I think he snitched, so I don't know if he's a gangster. Right. $100,000 employee with no employees. That collateral damage is bad business. But as I said earlier, I've said this before, all this is because he's with Tiffany Henyard. We would not be having this conversation if he was not with Tiffany Henyard. There it is. Lavelle already allegedly won a case against them. Wow. Number 2, where's Kamal at? I think this is if I'm not mistaken, this is the first somebody from Tiffany Henyard's camp suing somebody else case. This is my first one that I know of. Now, I'm not saying that there's the only one. I'm not saying that it's the first, that is that there hasn't been others. Like this is the first one I've heard of. Have not seen him since the fight. I saw him when he was served by the process server. I saw him, but no, besides that, though, that is the only time I've seen him. What's going on, Chicago Red? Collateral damage work for the township, not the village. I've never seen the township have a directors of any group speak. Okay, then I might have had it wrong. I might have been speaking on Dalton. I apologize. So thank you for that, Chicago Red. And unequivocally, y'all know I'm an undocumented Dalton resident. So you got to have a little bit of grace with me. What's Yolanda say? Jesus, take the wheel and drive off fast. This saga reminds me of a high school pettiness. For sure. Oh, absolutely. No question about it. I mean, so basically at this point in the game, you can't get into a fight. If I get into a fist fight, I can sue somebody. I don't think that's the way we've been doing it. I didn't know that they did it like that. Clearly, and heaven forbid I lose, then it's going to be a big deal. Now, if I win, maybe we have another conversation. But if I lose, we have a fist fight and I lose, it's going to be collateral damage for sure. I don't know. I have no idea what would happen. I'm going to go on a limb and say that they're probably going to throw out that case. Because again, who's going to pay for it? Like the county, now mind you, this is probably their golden ticket. They're probably saying, look, we're about to lose this mayoral race. I can't imagine Tiffany thinks she's going to win this and she's suing and doing all the shenanigans. To me, I think it's like, hey, let's get some money before we get kicked out. We win $10 million. We got to give Bo Brickley, 30%. So that's going to be $3 million. We got to give Brother Man. We'll split between him and William Moore and Kamal. So that would be you have 7 left over. So that's going to be 3.5 apiece. So Kamal and Tiffany got 3.5, and Brother Man walks off with 3.5. I guess that's what they're thinking. I guess I can't imagine. But where would you get the money from, though? Where would the money come from? Because remember, they didn't have insurance, and Tiffany is uninsurable. So either A, they just got insurance, like literally within a few minutes of the brawl, or they didn't have insurance at all, which I think is very problematic. That's super problematic around there. But where would that money come from, the $10 million? Not broke. Come on, moderator. Not broke. They're not double broke. That's like I got a hole in my pocket. I didn't have any, and my lint fell out. Broke. Man, that's messed up. What does Kiana have to do with it? Well, Skeeter, that's a great question. Let me pull it back up. In the article, he's assuming collateral damage is assuming that, and this is a conspiracy. And look, man, I like a good conspiracy theory every now and then. Look, I don't shade conspiracy theories. Let me see. Where does it say right here? Oh, collateral damage claims that the brawl and the subsequent firing were part of a broader plan executed by Henyard's political enemies to retaliate against Henyard. Henyard is under federal investigation for her work as mayor and township supervisor, as well as connections as she has with Thornton Township High School District. Thornton Township High School District 205, according to subpoenas. So they're basically going on this narrative, and I've heard this before, that the trustees shipped Jedediah into town or paid for Jedediah or are funding Jedediah, whatever like that. I don't understand that part. Wait, I see somebody made a great comment right there. So I think that's what the argumentation is. So why Kiana and Jason and all of them are tagged into it. They're saying everybody who's against Tiffany has been funding Jedediah. That's basically the argument. So if you go against, so basically all of us here, I guess, if you hit the Cash App, whatever, you're funding Jedediah, and Jedediah is mean and bad, and he's such a terrible person because he stalks her. Insert the little dun 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 music. So this is hilarious in my opinion. Man, holes in the socks broke. That's messed up. Okay, this comment right here I thought was really good. Thank you so much for this, Waller. I don't think that she believes she will win. I believe she is going to try and take it. I mean, there's something there too. I don't believe that that's. I don't think that's a crazy idea. But what does Chicago Red say here? But Kiana Belcher is on Dalton's board of trustees, right? Collateral damage got fired from the township. Kiana doesn't have anything to do with the township. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Chicago Red. Again, I don't agree with this argumentation. I don't agree with it. I'm just telling you what I've heard, different Facebook groups as well as other people. They're saying that Dalton is conspiring with Thornton to get Tiffany out of both of those positions. So if Chicago Red represents Chicago Red and Jason represents Dear Woke Christian, we pool our resources together to hire somebody to come and do our dirty work. That's what they're supposing. I don't know how they're going to prove this. I don't know how you're going to make that claim. And really when the smoke clears, it's just a thrashing and muddying of the water. It's making the water so muddy, just so much craziness is going on. Literally suing 9 people. Let me see. Suing all these people subsequently at the same time. Man, it's insane. That's crazy. Because now all of them have to get lawyers and they're going to have to be doing depositions and all this kind of stuff like that. It's only meant to just cause chaos. That's all it is. So that's why I believe. But again, I'm open to being corrected, but that's what I think is happening. This is an interesting take as well. Man, y'all, I love this group. I love this live chat. She says, what does Carter say? She says, don't forget the wife. She is a plaintiff and due 50% of any judgment. Yeah, you're correct. If Kamal, again, they were talking about they've been trying to get divorced for 4 years or whatever. Yeah, I mean, they're still in the midst of that. That's great. That's a great point. And yeah, I don't know what to do with that one, but I love it because yeah, that's another twist in this story, in this crazy story, $10 million story, which is already bananas. Yeah, I thought so. Somebody said Jedediah came for Fiona Dukes to confront Andrew Holmes. I didn't think he came for Tiffany necessarily. It was Andrew Holmes, I thought, and I think this is a beautiful point. Where's the proof? If he's being funded, wouldn't they have some type of proof? I agree. And the burden of proof is on Collateral Damage and Tiffany Henyard to prove that Clean House 2025 and the Thornton trustees and everybody else, the lunch lady and the meter maid, were all conspiring with Jedediah to get Tiffany, all that stuff. They'd have to prove that. And where's the money for that? Where's the money for them to do all that? Okay. What you got? Paul Roberts in the building. Yes, I was on the second fight. Tiffany planned to avoid executive session. Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. Oh, I like how Big T said it. See, I said muddy in the water and thrashing around. Big T just said it real better. It's like throwing stuff up against the wall, see what sticks. There you go. Because that's exactly what's happening. All right. Let me see. Was there another comment from Paul? I see the comment from Paul Ostrand. Oh, here it is right here. DWC. Have you mentioned that Tiffany planned 3 other fights before the final 4th fight in order to prevent executive session where her aides would be fired? I don't know that. This is my first time hearing it, literally right now. I wouldn't, but let me say it like this. That doesn't surprise me one bit. And I do think that, and I've said that, I think that the brawl for it all was planned. I think it was definitely intended to antagonize. I mean, go back and watch it. Just watch the actual meeting. She was antagonizing them the whole time. She wanted it to get to a fever pitch, and it got exactly where she wanted to do. Now, did Jedediah fall into the trap? Did Lavelle Redmond, did they get caught up in the trick bag? I don't know. I don't think they did it on purpose, but I do think that Kamal, if you told me that Collateral Damage meant to do that and was trying to egg them on, I totally can see it. Totally can. Great comment though, by the way. All right. Yeah, I think they have to prove that though. Tiff's crew claims that Dalton trustees and I guess subsequently the Thornton trustees are paying Jedediah Brown. But you got to prove that though. How are you proving that? What are you doing to prove this case that you're making? Right. When the smoke clears, let's just say he does get the $10 million. I forgot he's in the middle of a divorce. So there's that complexity. You got Tiffany, you got William Moore, you got Attorney's fees. I mean, if he got $10.85, it'd probably be a blessing. Bro, I'll just give you $10. Go away. But here's the gotcha. Jed was never there for the village nor the township. He was there to get answers for the Fiona Dukes situation. Dalton and Thornton Township became collateral damage. I can see that. I can see that. I can totally see that. Chicago Red, thank you so much. Wouldn't you think that the courts will see it as I think you're trying to say Henyard. Henyard with her retaliation, considering she just lost or had a case dismissed against the trustee. In a normal situation, I would say that Rosa, thank you so much. I would say absolutely, absolutely. But I think we now have crossed over into the twilight zone, so I can't honestly say that people would see it exactly like that. Because I mean, we are in banana world at this point. We've left the reservation, right? So I can't say, even though it makes perfect sense to me. I hear that Rod Sterling music in the background, and the signpost up ahead says the Twilight Zone. So I don't know that people would actually see this plain as it probably is plain to you and myself, and probably the rest of the live chat as well. Like, this is craziness. We are in a whole new world. This dude got fired for not doing his job and is coming back asking for $10 million. That has got to be the nastiest work I've ever seen in my life. And I mean nasty work for sure. Holmes was supposed to have been in court for that SA, but it's on hold because of the loss of his girlfriend, wife, child. Okay. Jed said that he's using that as an excuse not to appear in court today. I can probably see that. And this is just some nasty work, man. This is so many complexities and so many new little twists and turns and kinks and chinks in this discussion that I'm not even, who knows what's going to happen tomorrow. I just hope that the election goes off without a hitch, that it's a decided win, and we don't have to have any other discussion about Lady Henyard. I mean, if the things I'm hearing from other people that live in Dalton, as well as other YouTubers, hopefully Jason's going to win pretty decidedly, hands down. There's not going to be a lot of argumentation about it, but we'll see. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Lots of good conversation. Yeah, the burden of proof is going to be on her for sure. What's Crook County say? Shout out to Crook County. Tiffany was smart. She really thought that she was the case. She would. Okay. I think this is very interesting, this FOIA thing, because we have FOIA here in Georgia. So, I mean, that's not new or anything like that. But it seems to me like, why is it that they yell FOIA all the time? If you want to see the financials that we don't bring to the meeting, we didn't give to the trustees or other people, just FOIA it and we'll send it to you. Why don't you just bring it? That just seems so amazing to me, man. How many problems she could have averted. Now, there's still going to be problems, okay, because it's humans and we make mistakes and we do things wrong. But she created so many problems and so much ill will that I'm like, did you want to be successful in this role? Because I'm starting to think that she didn't want to. I mean, yeah, I mean that, and I think Crook County's basically trying to say, hey, if they were communicating with each other or texting each other and emailing each other, then that stuff will fall under FOIA. I agree with you. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So Andrew Holmes has a continuance. FOIA. I'm sorry. Fanoa showed up to court. Andrew's girlfriend daughter passed weeks ago. He's still too choked up. Oh, please. Okay. I didn't know that's what had happened, man. It's sad, but they're going to keep playing that game. They're going to just keep playing that game. Can you see if there was any communication amongst them and Jedediah? I'm sure if they needed to, We saw that here in Atlanta during the YSL trial. You can see that there was communication back and forth. But something else we learned from the YSL trial is that FaceTime doesn't fall under text messages or phone calls. It's a video, and it doesn't capture that. So people that were smart would probably do something like, if they were trying to be nefarious, they would probably do FaceTime or something like that, because that information isn't captured like text messages, like phone calls. So, but I don't believe that they were doing that. I don't believe that the trustees hired Jedediah. I think it's just another attempt to try to see if we can get some kind of way to muddy the water or throw a big scoop full up against the wall, see if it sticks. That's all I believe is happening. But, let Tiffany be Tiffany. Yes, I've already talked about St. Patrick. We talked about St. Patrick quite a bit. I think that's why we enjoy talking about them and looking at them. And if you go to the Facebook page, there's lots of people talking about their signs. They have an electric marquee sign, and it's hilarious. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. I thought I had it. I thought I downloaded the pictures. But anyway, no, we've talked about St. Patrick quite a bit, actually. But shout out there. And who knows, man, if collateral damage gets that $10 million, you'll have a whole bunch of extra bread to spend over there at the good old St. Patrick's. All right, let me see. It's in here somewhere. It's buried somewhere. I'll find it. But good call. The chat is out of order, and I called a roll. We got to call a roll in the chat. All right, make sure y'all behaving like yourselves over there, y'all. Let's not have to have people, look, we don't need anybody misbehaving over here. If P-Man 007 says that y'all misbehaving, I need y'all to get that thing right now. Let's not be doing wrong. Let's get it. Call the roll. Y'all are funny. You know what? I think that would be funny. What are some Tiffany Henyard misspeaks that you're going to miss once she's gone? So, of course, call the roll, alizations. Like what are some Tiffany Henyardisms that you would miss, or you will miss when she's gone? Thornton Township keeps the identity of their FOIA officers secret. Sometimes the Attorney General has failed to get them to respond with the request information. Wow. Okay. She don't want to lose, but I think it's going to be pretty decided that she does, in fact, lose. Yeah, $10 million. Look, they wilding out. Like, dude, you ain't even worked that hard, man. What you talking about? You playing real quick. Hey, by the way, man, can we get those likes up, y'all? Help a brother out. We got 115 likes. Can we help a brother out? That's all. It's free. It's free. Don't cost anything. I'm just looking real quick, make sure trying to find somebody. I don't see him. Okay. I'm going to get y'all those St. Patrick's as well. Multitasking. Alizations. Oh, absolutely. We're going to miss alizations. And I don't know all the different iterations of how to spell it, by the way. Oh, my gosh. Let me educate you. Okay. Okay, now I'm inspired. I need to take all of these and find where she actually says it. That would be hilarious. Okay. If y'all want to send me a clip of her saying alizations, that would be great. Or youth, or drone. The people came in drones. Youth, or love. That was wild. Wait, what is this? Municipalities, all of that. Yeah, send that to me. DearWokeC@gmail.com. All right, y'all. I got to put y'all on homework assignments now. We got homework here. This is the only live chat that gives you homework. It's that, or you got to get my likes up. One or the other, or both. All right. So here's my email, dearwokec@gmail.com. Hit me up. But yeah, I would love if y'all come across. So let me educate you. There's a lot of those. I think It should be. It should be Gemini to butterfly. It should be. Facts on facts. Oh, as it relates to, that's another one. Let me educate you. I'm sorry, I was supposed to be getting the sign. I was supposed to be getting the St. Patrick sign and got off task. Ute. That is ridiculous, man. Like what is wrong with you? Okay, so why are there so many pictures in this on this page? Okay, here we go right here. And make sure I'm trying to find all of the pictures of the sign so I can show them real quick. All right, here is one of them. So yeah, I think it's fair to say that St. Patrick's is not going to be where Tiffany's going to be hanging out much. So St. Patrick's, they have one sign right here that says, "Say no to Tiffany Henyard, February 25th. That is savage. When you give the fact that they, at one point, you remember Tiffany was there at their groundbreaking. Tiffany Henyard was there. She was a big supporter of St. Patrick's and what they're wanting to do. And now look how the tides have turned. Okay, is this it? Okay, here it is right here. All right, so here's the one with all the other pictures, by the way. Okay. Why are these people like this, man? They said that she's expired. So out of time, vote no for Henyard. Mass misappropriation of funds, corruption and self-serving leadership, criminal contempt. Wow. Okay, I see y'all. St. Patrick's. Okay. There's another one. Say no to Tiffany. I thought there was another one. But I might be wrong. Anyway, they have been the joy of our lives watching that sign. They need to just keep putting those up. They just need to have a rotation of different signs and different sayings all the way to the end. A countdown timer, all that stuff. Just keep doing it. Keep going. What other things have we got? Truth. I love it. I get sued all the time. Yep, that's another one. That's another Henyardism. Okay, now, but Lacey's gone though, man. Lacey's gone. But you know what? Because you hit the like button, I'm gonna do that too. So give me a clip of Lacey saying, keep it down or I'm gonna clear the room. That was crazy. Oh my gosh, illegal. Oh my gosh, we gonna miss that one for sure. False narratives. I haven't heard the one that I really thought people would already say it. I'll just say it. Fake news. And clickbait. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm black. Y'all black. Communications. But oh my gosh. How she spelled that was the best. All right. If you're just jumping in, I've given out homework because y'all didn't get my likes up like I need them. So we got homework. Y'all got to find me some clips of her saying some of this stuff. Let me educate you. Hit that like button. Makes you smarter. I agree, Miss Mandy. So send me some clips, dearwokec@gmail.com. Send me some clips and I will put together. Oh, and I got to get it before election day. There we go. So send me some clips of her saying these things. It doesn't matter. If I get several of the same ones, it's okay. And send them to me and I'll put together an omnibus video and we'll watch it on election night. There we go. As our going away. And that'll be so silly. That's so ridiculous. I might have to write that down. Oh, I got the video of her spelling it. I got it. I already got it. It matter. You know what? I think we need to watch it. I got that. Oh, that's hilarious, man. Hold on. Let me see. Y'all haven't seen that video? I just heard Lady Dear Will Christian pull into the garage. You're like, why did you tell me that, Jason? I don't know. All right. Y'all got my likes up, y'all? Come on now. Don't make me be like Lead. Now I don't want to be like Lead. Y'all know how Lead is. That's my nephew. I don't want to be like him. He be harsh on y'all. All right. Y'all got my likes up? Get my likes up. Help a brother out. What Shay say? Be ashamed of yourself. Please send me these clips. Please find the clips Just a little, it don't have to be perfectly clipped out. If it's a little bit too long, if it's 10 seconds or whatever like that, that's fine. I'll do the editing from there. Come on, drones, please. Alizations. Yes. Okay, here. For just in case you're not familiar with the communications comment, you're like, hey, what are y'all talking about? I've never heard this before. Here we go. Let's do it.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
For the record, again, for the 18th time, my comment still stands. Go to communications, COMMUNICATINOS at codalton.org if you have any questions or comments.
So let me school you again, because you say that you want to listen to me. I'm just educating you. All I can do is give you the facts. You're welcome. I'm about to give you the lesson. You about to get this lesson.
You're so smart.
Yep. Y'all know I'm super smart. Come on, lot, But anyway, so come on, lot, But anyway, come on, lot, But anyway.
I ain't no dummy cause I'm Kumamolati. Flipping these pages, now watch me Kumamolati. Started from the bottom with the knowledge of a queen. Graduated from the dollar store, my degree's clean. Flipped the tassel to the left, call it Dollar Dream. Fake diploma, real hustle, ruling the scene. Kumamolati. I ain't no dummy cause I'm Kumamolati. Flipping these pages, now watch me Kumamolati.
Used to hustle books, now I'm hustling beats. Don't say the floor more, but I'm running these streets. Start slick, stay quick, nobody facing me. Got my grind from the grind, ain't no wasting free shit.
Kumamolati. I ain't no dummy cause I'm Kumamolati. Flipping these pages, now watch me Kumamolati. Stacking them pennies, but now I'm stacking racks. Fake degree in hand, made it with no sad backs. Hustling on the grind, I make this paper stack. Dollar store diploma, but I'm never looking back. Haters gonna hate, but I just celebrate. From bargain deals to meals, on a silver plate. Shorting with my style, destiny's my fate. Kumamolati, I'm the one they imitate. Kumamolati. I ain't no dummy cause I'm Kumamolati. I ain't no dummy cause I'm Kumamolati. Dollar store degree, my hustle so superior. Bright mind, sharp grind, climbing up the interiors. From the block to the stage, they be knowing my name. Kumamolati, yeah, I'm switching the game. Kumamolati. I ain't no dummy cause I'm Kumamolati. Flipping these pages, now watch me Kumamolati. I ain't no dummy cause I'm Kumamolati. I ain't no dummy cause I'm Kumamolati.
Come on, lot, But anyway, come on, lot,
But anyway.
Communication, COMMUNICATINOS. So stop with the grandstand. For the 18th time, you guys got to learn to get out your feelings because you guys want to be petty.
All right. Okay, so here's the homework assignment. Did we get these likes up? Are these likes up? All right, here's the homework assignment because I don't have my likes up. All right, here's the homework assignment. Any of the Tiffany Henyardisms, and I've been putting them up on the screen. There's tons of them. Any Henyardisms that you can think of. If you get a clip of it, if it's in a short, if you pull the video, you just want to send me just a clip of it. Don't send me the whole video. I ain't got no time for that because I got a feeling there's going to be a lot more than a few. But email them to dearwokec@gmail.com. I'm going to put together an omnibus, a mega clip of the best Tiffany Henyardisms for election night. So we'll probably be sitting here. I'm sure we probably will be watching election results like we're Dalton residents. We're going to be watching it for sure. But come on, Lottie. Come on. And it don't matter how you spell it. I don't even care. All right. But send it to me And you'll be super smart if you send it to me. If you want to see that song, here's the link to it right here in the chat as well. And I'll make sure I put it in the description of the video, this video as well. Because somebody asked me, and I got to do a better job of making sure I put my links in there. Because sometimes I say I put a link in there, or I'll put the link only in the live chat, and I don't put it in the description of the video. So I will make sure, because Kiana's going to make sure that I put this link in the description, or Miss Mandy's going to make sure that I put the link in the description when I get done, because they're going to keep me straight. 197. Is that good, Mike? You feel like that's good? There's almost 600 people watching. You feel like that's good? I think we can do better than that. But anyway, still got your homework assignment. I think that'll be hilarious. Let's make an omnibus clip of some of the best Tiffany Henyardisms as she gets ready to go out. Maybe we'll add some na 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 hey hey goodbye to it as well somehow. That's going to be ridiculous. That is the craziest thing I've heard in my life. Oh my gosh. Food boxes. Oh my gosh. Those food boxes. You out of order, trustee. Come on. I am the dream. Y'all, this thing gonna be, look, now the thing can't be an hour long, okay? Don't send me no 45 clips, y'all. Well, there's probably gonna be more than that. But send them to me for sure. I will make it work. We're gonna make it work. You out of order, trustee. You like the song? Well, it's here. I'll just make sure I'll drop it again. Matter of fact, it came from Make a Change podcast, actually. I guess he made it. He wrote it, and he put it together and said I could share it. All you have to do is pull up. She does say pull up a lot. You're right. She does say that a lot. I really want some of the best Henyardisms. Oh, don't forget her spelling, communication. Okay, I just played that. Okay, good. Martin Luther King had the dream. I am the dream. Please send me these clips. Y'all, look, everybody's got their homework, and you're going to send it to dearwokec@gmail.com. When I wake up tomorrow, I need to have a pretty big assignment of putting all these clips together. Chicago, I don't know. Okay, so this is a real serious question. Is she not aware that she is the laughing stock, or does she just not care? Like, because she can't be oblivious to this. She cannot be oblivious. Thank you, Chicago Red. And I really wonder, like, does she not care? I don't care that you don't like me. I don't care that I say Utes. I don't care that I say drones. They flying out in drones. I don't care. Or is she just oblivious to it? Maybe she doesn't know. I know that sounds crazy. Now I think, as I said it out loud, I'm like, wait, there's no way she doesn't know that we talk about her. She doesn't know that we've been making fun of her. So maybe she just doesn't care. And maybe that's it. The reggae remix? How would I do that? All right, Quam Davies, what's up, man? I don't know how to do that. What you got? Look, I don't know how to. Hey, if you got some skills, dearwokec@gmail.com. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. Play the tape. Roll. Yes, I forgot about roll the tape. Roll the video. That's right. When she used to make all those videos and play them during the board meetings. Oh my gosh. She calls them the 2 Live Crew. That's right. Y'all, please do not just be typing these in. Please, I'm begging you, do not just be typing these in the chat. Please send me these clips, because this is going to be hilarious. Because I know people have different angles of it. She done said these things, politics. I don't see Carlisle in here anywhere, but all of that stuff, man, please. Maybe it will be an hour long. I mean, this got to be, that's just going to be what it is. Well, there you go, Chicago Red. There we go. Oh, we still got to work it out, Chicago Red. Make sure you can get on. So we got to make sure we make that work. Whoa, there we go. 500 likes. Everybody gets tased. I don't want to tase everybody. Then I have to charge it back up, and then I got to wait. Then I got to zap 2 people, and I got to charge it back up. I don't want to do all that. I'm the super mayor. Come on. Yeah, there's some fantastic Henyarisms that we are going to all miss. Cracking jokes, but we're going to be like, yo, that junk was hilarious. It was sad, but it was hilarious at the same time. If you want the tea, get it from me. You're right. Oh my gosh, y'all remember all of these? You jealous? They jealous rather? Pay the bills. I love on the people. Oh, that just sounds gross. I'm sorry. And especially being that it came from her. Okay. I don't know what the whole shenanigans is between collateral damage and his wife. The problem is he's still married. That's the problem of the day. False allegations. That is, oh my gosh, please send me that. Please show up and show out. She was full of one-liners. She was full of them and other things as well. Don't nobody love you like I love you. I do for my seniors. That's it. And I put on for my city. Like she was just full of one-liners, whether they made sense or not. She was always using those. Y'all, okay, I'm telling you right now, there are some great ones in here, okay? There's some great ones in here. Please, where they do that at? Please, I'm begging you. Email me, dearwokesy@gmail.com. Get some of these clips together. I'm going to have time tomorrow evening. I'm putting together an omnibus, a mega clip. And matter of fact, if you're a member of the channel, I'll even let y'all see it ahead of time. But please send me these. Please, I'm begging you. Get my likes up and then send it to me. There we go. Because on election night, we going to watch this video. Oh my gosh. Look, I might actually have an editor fix this thing right. Oh my goodness. Please send me these. Please send me these clips. Okay, let's shift for a second. For real, serious conversation. Do you think she's just ignoring the fact? Or do you think she is completely oblivious? Or some mix of it in the middle? She just totally ignoring it. She totally doesn't know it. Or some kind of mix in the middle. I want to know, because I'm just like, you can't be this nose blind. You can't be this oblivious without it being on purpose. And so I'm just wondering, what do y'all think? Doggone it, you flew here. I grew here. Please give me that clip. Please. She said, narcissists don't care. Okay. I don't doubt it. I don't know, but that's a great point. Thank you so much, Sandra. She's fully aware. That's why she's so vindictive, malicious, and petty. Aaron, my man. She said she's a beacon of light. She did? Okay, you have to send me that clip. Y'all don't let me down now. I need 800 clips. I need them. She's oblivious. Really? I mean, I can see it all the different angles. Oblivious is the hardest for me to believe, just with all of again, because she speaks about it, kind of going back to what Aaron said right here. She talks about it. So she's aware of the blogs and the fake blogs and the fake media and the fake news. So she's aware that it's being said. So I don't know if she could be totally oblivious. I'm starting to now think about it yeah, she really more like she don't care. Okay. Or she maybe doesn't think it's as bad, but I can't believe she don't think it's that bad. Okay. All attention is good attention for her. That's fine. As long as she takes her attention down the street and gets up out of Village Hall, I think the people of Dalton deserve that. That's my 2 cents. Ain't no stopping us now. I hate that song now. I got you. I hear you. No, I totally understand bad attention. I totally get it. But the problem is still in this situation, I don't think bad attention is going to work out. There's not that many voters. Apparently, there's not a lot of, Dalton doesn't have tons of people that come out. You're not going to have like a 90% turnout rate. You're going to have something very small. So that's a small pocket of people that are going to need to get out there and feel good about casting their vote for you. I don't know if that's going to work, man. When you got millions of people, I think bad attention is good attention. All attention is good attention. Sorry. But when you're talking about, maybe 10,000, 11,000 people, what did Lori Lightfoot said 9,000 people voted. So we're not talking about a lot of people that are casting a ballot. So I don't know if that, it could, but I just think it doesn't work as well when you have such a small pocket of people. When you have a large group of them, it could maybe work out. I mean, it has to work out. That's what we see in the national elections all the time. So drugs are terrible. Stop playing. Y'all, man, come on, please. Who's the first? Let me see if anybody's emailed me already. Who's going to get a gold star? Who's going to get a gold star? Did anybody email DWC? All right, let's look. Somebody's already emailed me. Come on. Students of the day. We're giving out gold stars today. Oh, this is Hannibal's Tiffany Bingo. That is hilarious. A shout out to Sunil. I'm gonna go with Sunil. I'm not gonna say full name. Oh, I went backwards. I love it. They already got me some links already. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, I am not gonna stay up late tonight doing this. I'm not gonna stay up late tonight. I've been in red recovery for 3 nights, staying up late, talking to my wife, playing games. I said, I'm going to bed on time tonight. I need real recovery. Pacific, pay me my money. All right, what we got? She thinks she got... Okay, I got a theory. Y'all know I like to make up my theories. If she thought she was going to win, would she have collateral damage file that lawsuit now versus waiting till she's mayor again? Or if she thinks she's going to win supervisor, please forgive me. If she thinks she's going to win supervisor, and then she can just reinstate him. Why did she do that now? Because she thinks she knows she's going to lose. And this is her little meal ticket because she's going to lose that, because that's a very lucrative job for her. So I don't know. That's just my little 2 cents. That's my little theory there. I just made it up on the fly. All right, what we got here? Oh, we're going to, so, all right, Chicago Red, we need to get you, make sure everything works right. So maybe one time we can just jump on real quick and talk and make sure your camera, your microphone works so you can jump on. Call the roll. Alizations. Okay, y'all just enjoying this. I'm 10 toes down. Okay, look, I'm saying this again. Don't be over here. Let me see how many I got. I got 4 quotes already. Send me the clips. If you have like a little news clip, a YouTube short, what's that? A TikTok, a Twitter reel. Was it reel? Facebook reel. Forgive me. And it's just her making one of these little crazy hen yardisms. Send it. Absolutely send it. Because we're going to have a good time. Yo, this was a weird one though. My complexion doesn't match my protection. She said that in one of those lives. That was the weirdest statement. I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. What does that got to do with anything? My complexion doesn't make sense. That sentence was weird. And I was like, and you just said it like you was, as my kids like to say, like you was cooking. You wasn't cooking, friend. That was not it. That was not the jam that you thought it was. And I'm looking on her YouTube channel and her Facebook. She has not posted anything since last week. I wonder why. Why do you think that is? I just love on the people. I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. That just does not sound endearing. That is not the way that does not have the feeling that she thinks it does. Yes, so please, if you come up with any clips of her saying things or Again, YouTube shorts or reels or anything like that, send it to me. Clip it, send me the link to it. You can send me a link to like a TikTok or whatever like that. That's fine. Just don't send me like a 9-hour video and be like, hey, find this at minute 427. I'm not going to do that. But send me some clips for sure. We came and do the business. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. There's so many funny Hinyardisms. Pit bull in a skirt. Oh my gosh. She did say that, man. And I was like, that doesn't do what you think it does. I'm sorry that you think that does, but that is not that is not it. What? Cambodia? Let's go. Cambodia is right up in here. What's going on, Cambodia? See, moderator, I'm feeling you. Get them likes up, y'all. Y'all still got homework, though. Y'all still got homework. Gotta get your boy these projects so we can go out here and cause chaos on election night, which is going to be hilarious. That's just going to be ridiculous. Let's just tell the truth. That's going to be hilarious. All right, we got some good stuff going on. If you just hopped in, we were looking at Tiffany's boyfriend, married boyfriend, is suing Dalton and the township for civil battery and unjustifiable termination. It's crazy. And he's suing for $10 million. Yes, $10 million. That's right. But Jason, he was only making $100,000 at the township. That is correct. So yes, he is suing the township and Dalton for 100 years worth of salary. That's crazy. That's crazy. But that's what people do. That's how they do it. So yeah, he's suing for $1 million, and we just laughed at it. And I think that's probably what's going to happen when the court looks at it as well. Oh man, I forgot about Secret Squirrel meeting. Oh my gosh. Y'all, please send me these links. Did I say please? Please send me these. These are going to be so ridiculous. I think that's probably fair, Foxy, that she probably would rather have bad attention than no attention. I don't think it works like that, but I do believe that that's true what she's doing. Like oh, you talking about me because, Jason, you're just doing a video talking about me. Okay, that's fine. But that doesn't fix the problem, fix the fact that the people don't actually want you as their mayor or their supervisor. They don't want you to be their dog catcher. Okay, the penny candy lady. They don't want you. They want you out of here. So I think that's the part that I don't think is settling in on her. But we'll see on was that the 28th, 25th. We'll see soon. How about that? I want to see. Please send me some illegals. Please. Thank you for the lawsuit. Oh my gosh. Yes. Chat, this is illegal. There we go. Oh, now I got to figure out how would this end? Please. I already have 3 clips sent, but please, I want more. I want a lot more. I'll figure out how to put them together, but I grew here. Y'all flew here. Is that what she said? Did she say 9% voted in Dalton, or did she say 9,000? Okay, I see somebody else said that too. Okay, well maybe I misheard her. Okay, that's cool. That's even better in my opinion. And there's more people that are involved in the election process, the better, I think, especially in this situation. Carmen Carlier, yes, please. I want a clip of that. %82 of 9% is 20,000. Okay. Clickbait. Yeah, I think this is true right there. I'm sorry, right here. I think she does know that this is the end of it. She knows this is the end of the party, and she's trying to get some more money. She's trying to somehow or another. Even if they just say settle for like 200,000, that's better than nothing, because you're at the moment they're selling for zero. Now, I do have a thought. After the election is over and Tiffany Henyard is not selected as a Democrat mayoral candidate, they still have an election in April 1st, against the independent and Republican candidates. So Clean House will be running against the independent and Republican candidate, or Tiffany would if Tiffany won. But if Tiffany loses, she's a lame duck mayor for, what's that, the end of, let's say, the beginning of March to the end of April, whenever the election is. That's going to be problematic, because that's 4, 5, 6 weeks that she can cause unadulterated chaos. What do you think they're going to do? What are they going to do? What are they going to do to stymie that? I think she thinks she might. And nothing you can do about it. Nothing. I thought they were giving her 50. Okay, you said 50. I thought it was 54, right? Now, yeah, the supervisor's position, but that's money gone. But my thought process is that's $300,000 between the two positions. She's already lost at 250, and she's about to lose a 50 as well. So I think she's just trying to find a way to grab a hold of some money, whether it be whatever. Now, you can't convince me that they have not been socking away those money that they were making, because again, she's making $300,000 and collateral damage was making $100,000. That's $400,000 in that household. Where all that money go? So I believe they've socked some money away. I don't think they're gonna get fired and get left. I mean, not get elected and have nothing in their pocket, nothing in their savings, nothing under the rug or under the mattress. They got some money socked away somewhere, I would think. Okay, lots of good conversation back and forth. Please send me these clips. Please send me these. Wait, what? Hold on now. Where do I see that from? Van. Hold on. If USAD paid for this, hold on. Where would I find that at? Or is this some? I got to dig into the archives, because it's a long article. It doesn't get to the bottom. Hold on, man. Yeah, I don't. Let me see. Yeah, they don't give me like any more information. So where'd you get that from? Don't be spreading no fake news up in here. Let me school you. Let me school y'all. All right, lots of good conversation. I appreciate all of y'all. She had a lot of Henyardisms. She had a lot of one-liners. Again, you might not. I don't like her as a person, but some of her one-liners are pretty funny. I mean, they have a level of comedy to them. No, she wanted $10 million. No, collateral damage said $10 million. Here, let me bring this back in just in case y'all missed that. Okay. Bring this back up. Fired Thornton Township worker Tiffany Henyard's married boyfriend files a suit alleging wrongful termination. The married boyfriend of, let me bring this, get myself out of the way. The married boyfriend of Thornton Township Supervisor and Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard filed a lawsuit this week in the fallout of the large brawl during the township meeting last month. The township trustees voted to fire collateral damage Kamal Woods from his township position for taking part in the chaotic fight that developed after the community activist Jedediah Brown made inflammatory comments about Henyard on January 29th. Mr. Collateral Damage Woods claims the brawl and the subsequent firing were part of a broader plan executed by Henyard's political enemies to retaliate against Henyard. Henyard is under federal investigation for her work as mayor and township supervisor, as well as any connections she has with Thornton Township High School District 205, according to subpoenas. Collateral damage Woods, has been collateral damage from these politically motivated verbal attacks and unsubstantiated accusations against his significant other, which is clearly not his wife, which have caused him to be caught in a whirlwind of political controversy and thus a political target, the lawsuit states. Collateral damage is seeking $10 million in damage for civil battery, civil conspiracy, and retaliatory discharge. The lawsuit says 3 Thornton Township trustees, 5 Dalton officials, and public relations specialist Nikita Cloud hired Brown to stalk and harass Collateral Damage and Henyard for months leading up to the brawl. During the township meeting on January 29th, Brown delivered a public comments disparaging Henyard both personally and politically. After calling Henyard an expletive, Brown walked toward the table where the supervisor and other township officials were seated before spinning around toward the back of the building where the fight then broke out. His language was strictly intended to incite Mr. Collateral Damage to react to the verbal attacks against his significant, not his wife, the other. The lawsuit states, before the brawl, trustees met in a closed session to discuss the employment of Mr. Collateral Damage, who served as the township's at-risk youths program director and fellow township employee. William, don't you pray for me no more. Both were put on paid administrative leave with no reason provided and subsequently dismissed during the special meeting February 6th. Brown is named in the lawsuit along with Lavelle Redmond, who was also involved in the fight. Dalton trustees Brittany Norwood, Jason House, Tammy Brown, Kiana Belcher are named, as well as village clerk Allison Key. I don't know why the lunch lady's not included in this, and I don't know why the meter maid got cut, but I digress. In Thornton Township, Woods lays blame on trustees Stephanie Wiedelman, Carmen Carlisle, and Chris Gonzalez. This is a developing story. Check back for more details. All right. Oh, that's so silly. I don't know what's wrong with me. The Utes. It's all about the Utes. I got to do it to make myself laugh, man, because otherwise it's like ridiculous. But anyway, so if you're just jumping in, we were just talking about how Kamal Woods, also known as Jamal Woods, also now known as Collateral Damage, also known as the married boyfriend, is suing Thornton Township and Dalton Village, respectfully, for not one, not two, but $10 million for getting fired. I don't know where they do this at. Oh, wait, $10 million, my guy. Come on, man. I do have some WWE commentator moments there. That's true. That is true. I do go back to my Mean Gene Okerlund days. You're correct. Every now and then I want to be like Bruce Buffer at UFC. I think he does a fantastic job. Oh my gosh. You know how much he makes, man? Bruce Buffer gets paid. Oh my gosh. Okay, I digress. Wait, what did he do? She said, Kamal did the Kendrick Lamar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. I guess he did. Yeah. That's hilarious. Election night is the 25th or the 28th. I think it's the 25th. Don't quote me on that. I'm pulling up a calendar. Somebody in the chat's going to fix me straight. So I'm just going to let it sit right there for a second. Somebody's going to set me straight. The 25th. There we go. And there we go. Yeah, I don't why. How is she the liquor commissioner? I forgot about that. How is she a liquor commissioner? Shameless Leotis. He can't have too many names. He can't be like Prince. You know, you don't need like 19 names. But that was actually kind of funny though too. It's a week from today. Okay, I love it. I love it. Not soon enough. Not soon enough. Does a liquor commissioner seat come with a mayor seat? If so, stop it. I don't know. I was surprised that she's a liquor commissioner because I never hear her talk about it. She always talks about, I hold 2 seats, 2 seats, 2 seats. Even when she was talking, I forgot about the little reaction thing. Even when she was talking about when she lost to Napoleon Harris, she talked about how Napoleon Harris had 3 jobs, but she didn't say that she had 3 jobs. She said that she had 2. So I don't know. That's a very good question. That's too much power in one person's hand. I agree 1,000%. In Dalton, it appears that she does. So if she's no longer mayor, will she still be liquor commissioner? And then how much does the liquor commissioner make? I'm going to assume the liquor commissioner does not make a lot of money, but you know, that might be something. I have no idea. I forgot that those reactions are on. That's hilarious. Yeah, ask Tiffany. She knows everything. Yeah, I forgot those reactions because I don't do all the things like my daughter knows how to get them all. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. And what's the other one? Is it like this or something? Like you make a heart and it'll like. Does it see the heart? I don't think it sees it. My hands are too big. It's like, what's wrong with your hands, Jason? Oh, there it is. There it is. No, it's crazy. No. Okay, let's put it in order. Of course, I don't think she's going to. The township is gone. Write-in candidates. I've never heard of a write-in candidate winning a major election like this. So I'm going to go with write-in candidate. The township is gone. The supervisor role is gone. Kiss it away. Is it possible in a fair election, no shenanigans, no, recounts and none of that stuff. Is it possible? I'm going to say it's possible. I just don't think, and thank you so much, Crush 1933. Talking to people that I've talked to that live in Dalton and Harvey and in Thornton Township, respectfully, they kind of gave me a lay of the land. And a lot of people are saying, no, it's a wrap. It's over. It's over. So is it possible though? Is it possible some kind of hat trick? All the drones, the seniors coming in on drones will just flood in there. It's possible. Is it likely though? I'm not gonna hold my breath. I'm gonna believe that what I've heard from people is that there's not enough support for her in reality. But yeah, there would need to be a lot of people in 17 towns to write her in. That's crazy. In my opinion. So to answer your question, this is again, my, very humble political analyst, campaign strategist, thought process. It's not possible. It's just not. It's just too much water under the bridge, in my opinion. Judge Petty. Wait, what did Judge Petty say? Okay, I've already sent 3 clips, so many more. Tell me if you, say less. Let me see. Don't stop. Don't stop till you get it up. Get up. No, don't stop. No. I see him right here. Thank you so much, Judge Petty. No, y'all are welcome. Absolutely. Please, if you're wondering what in the world are we talking about, I said there's a whole bunch of Tiffany Henyard-isms that she has said and the way she presents things, pronounces words like drones and all that kind of stuff like that. I said, if you find a clip of her saying those things, whether it be like in a YouTube short or a reel, send it to me. We're going to make a mega clip of all of the things that she said, fake news and clickbait and all that stuff. Let me school you. Let me educate you. All that stuff. We're going to put in an omnibus, a mega clip of the great things that we've laughed at Tiffany Henry as she gets voted out of office. So please email me, dearwokec@gmail.com. That'll be fun. And thank you so much, Judge Petty. Yes, I've gotten them all. So at the current moment, I think I got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got 7. But I want exponentially more. I don't need 10 million, but I would like more. So please. Yeah, I don't know what these are. So some of these might be the same ones. It might be repeats. And that's okay. If she says fake news in 3 different places, then that's funny. If it's the same one clip saying it 3 different times, 3 times, that's not as funny. All right. That's another, I did not see that. I didn't see who Leotis's lawyer was in this article. It just says his lawyer. I know I read it, so it didn't say it. I'm going to look and see if there's another article. That's a great question, Sam. Caruso? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Because I was kind of thinking that, is it, what's his name? Bo? Is it Bo again? Is Bo making a comeback? Where is it? So let me, I'm looking through here. I don't see, I'm looking at another one and I don't see a name. So I'm going to go on a limb and say there isn't a name. Yeah, they haven't listed his name. So I'm wondering, that's a good question. Thank you so much, Sam. I don't know. I'm the Ute. I'm a Ute. Traylon, you the Ute. We all the Utes. Judge Petty has him. Judge Petty coming through. And I think Judge Petty's coming for the gold star today. Yes. Judge Petty has sent me, if this is another 3 or is this the same 3? I don't know, but Judge Petty is coming in hot. She's coming in hot. It's probably Bo Brindley, I'm sure, or whatever his name is. And this is exactly what I think is the issue. They're going to try to settle for like $200,000, and at least you got something. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. So you go crazy, $10 million, you get laughed out of the stadium, but then you say, hey, I'll sell for $350. So you're making a difference, right? So, because I could have went for 10 million, but I'll settle for 350. I'm good with 475. Let's call it a game right there. A smooth $500,000. We're done. We're done. Judge Petty is petty. I love it. Well, I'm here for pettiness today. We're here. The Utes. Think about the Utes, y'all. The Utes. Plants for Life says, facts is none of these are Tiffany one-liners. She steals those too. I kind of agree with you, but some of them now. Hold on. What is that? My complexion doesn't match my protection. Nobody else is saying that. I'm sorry. She made that one up herself. Flew here. Was it? They flew here. I grew here. I'm sorry. Now I can see somebody probably saying that because that's not the craziest thing, but I think she made that up though. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna argue with you either way. I just think some of them I think she did make up. What'd you say, Skeeter? You said my views are gonna skyrocket. I can take that. I'm here for it. No fights though. My goodness, in the morning. YouTube is not letting your boy put any scuffles in his videos anymore. Like, what's wrong with you, YouTube? Leave me alone. Oh, wait, what is this? Kamal Woods plaintiff, Lavelle Redmond, presented by Matthew Ryan Costard. That's Ryan's. So that's the case where, no way. Yeah. This is the one that we watched earlier. That's the video I dropped this morning that YouTube age restricted on me. Yeah, that one is the one where Kamal is the defendant and Tiffany's the defendant, and Lavelle and Jedediah are plaintiffs. Yes. Whew. Let me find that clip real quick. What'd you say, moderator? Come on. There we go. 339. Let me get 10 more likes. Let me get 10 more. Just 10 more. All right. So for whatever reason, this video right here, YouTube is so special sometimes. I'm gonna drop it in here. Y'all can check it out. It is a this is going over that case where Lavelle and Jedediah are suing Tiffany and her married boyfriend Jamal Woods, and that's that one. So I just dropped it in the link in the chat, and I'll make sure I put it in the video in the description as well. Whoo. Oh, really? First time I heard Flew Here, Grew Here was 7 years ago on Love and Hip Hop. Akbar V said it about growing up in ATL, and all these other people are implants. Really? Okay. Well, there we go. I'm an implant, but I've been here longer than some of the plants. So guess what? I'm Georgian. Leave me alone. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, Jamal Kamal is pretty bold because, sir, you didn't even work your job, but you trying to sue? Here's that link right there. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah. Please add that. I'm going to be like Trump and come in on a landslide. Please give me that clip. Please. That needs to be in there. That'll be like the end of it. That'll be the end of it. As the election results are read off and she loses, that will be it. I'm going to come in on a landslide. No, you're going to be the land that got slid over. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be what gets rolled up in the landslide. I don't even know what it was, but that's hilarious. Todd said he had me thinking I couldn't spell. Oh, no. I'm calling him, his name is Kamal Woods. However, in the video matter of fact, in this video here, the attorney calls him Jamal. And so I make fun of the fact and call him Jamal Woods because his attorney called him Jamal Woods. I said, that's crazy. That's nasty work. The married boyfriend. All right, I'm going to try it. You know what? I got to do it. I'm a glutton for abuse. Some reason or another this morning, YouTube decided that they were not going to let me, they age restricted my video. So I'm going to see what happens if I just play it in my video here. So I'm going to play it in case y'all didn't see it. Go back and watch it though. Help your boy out. And also hit my likes up. All right, let me bring it in and we'll watch it together real quick and then I'm going to get out of here. All right, here it comes. One in the chat when you can hear. One in the chat when you can hear.
Social and political commentary from a Christian male perspective.
Oh, good morning. Let's look at a video montage from Regina Waldrop from Chicago, NBC 5. Let's go.
So there is a new round of troubles for a suburban politician. Two men say they were injured in that brawl that happened during a public meeting last month, and they are now suing Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard and others. NBC5's Regina Waldrop is on this story. She has exclusive details tonight, speaking with both men and Henyard's attorney.
It was a jarring scene at a recent Thornton Township board meeting.
So make sure I put my face in here.
This large fight erupted shortly after Jedediah Brown called Supervisor Tiffany Henyard an expletive.
Once there's this confrontation, Kamal Woods pushes and punches Lavelle Redmond. He takes a swing at him.
Both men say they were attacked and injured for exercising free speech. They also claim Henyard was a participant in the fight.
She attacks Lavelle Redmond first, hits him maybe twice, and then she goes right in onto Jedediah Brown.
I take responsibility for my part in all of this, but it's under constitutionally protected lawful activity. I can say what I want to say, but at no time should a citizen feel that they will be attacked by an elected official.
They've both filed civil lawsuits for assault, battery, and emotional distress, naming Henyard, her boyfriend, a Village of Dalton employee, Thornton Township and South Holland Police as defendants. Both men say they filed police reports with South Holland PD, but no one arrested. We reached out to the department, but didn't get a response.
She is to be held at the same standard as we all with the judicial or federal system. She's not exempt from that.
It was disheartening for me to see the police, after being attacked, tell me that they would not investigate this.
An attorney representing Tiffany Henyard says the claims made in the lawsuits are false.
I'm sure it'll be dismissed before it gets off the ground. So I don't think there's going to be much of any litigation that goes into it.
Brindley also claims a weapon was involved.
The man brought a knife into the meeting hall, and he swung that knife at Jamal Woods. People got cut. So that's a fact. And now he wants to claim that he's a victim, that the mayor attacked him. It's on video. The mayor didn't do anything to him.
Matthew Costardo says the claims about his client having a knife, not true. He says the video speaks for itself.
The use of violence against individuals who are simply advocating for transparency and accountability in the community, that's just unspeakable, and it's unacceptable.
Both men are asking for compensation for medical bills and attorney's fees, among other things. They're seeking a jury trial. Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.
That's going to be problematic. I want to go back to something that they said in this just in a moment. I want to jump back to a part where Regina talks about the lawsuits. And I think this is going to be really problematic for Tiffany and her team. And back up just a little smidgen. And I'll explain why.
Police as defendants. Both men say
of course, they're suing Tiffany, they're suing Kamal, they're suing Crigley, got you. They're suing the township, got you. But the police, I really think that this is not a good look. The fact that the police are going to be included in this and they did not do what needed to be done is also going to make it difficult for the next part that Bo Brindley says. And let me explain.
they filed police reports with South Holland PD, but no one arrested. We reached out to the department, but didn't get a response.
She is to be held at the same standard as we all with the judicial or federal system. She's not exempt from that.
It was disheartening for me to see the police, after being attacked, tell me that they would not investigate this.
An attorney representing...
Okay, number one, if Jedediah, well, we all saw Jedediah go to South Holland and they said they weren't going to do anything. Well, why did they say they were not going to do anything if what Bo Brindley says right here is true? Let's go.
Tiffany Henyard says the claims made in the lawsuits are false.
I'm sure it'll be dismissed before it gets off the ground. So I don't think there's going to be much of any litigation that goes into it.
Brindley also claims a weapon was involved.
The man brought a knife into the meeting.
Okay, so this is the infamous, we'll call it the magic knife theory. And Brindley is propping up this story. We've heard him say it several times, and he's going to say it here, but he misses a key element that he mentioned twice in other interviews. Let's see if you catch it.
Meeting hall, and he swung that knife at Jamal Woods. People got cut. So that's a...
Well, number one, he calls the guy Jamal Woods. Sir, you need to know who your client is, but I digress. He says that people got cut. In previous instances, he said people were stabbed, and even so much that they went to the hospital. I noticed here he just said they got cut. Now, I'm not saying that that's a whole lot different, but if he had the trump card of saying, look, this person was stabbed in their face and neck, and this person was lacerated, and this person went to the hospital. Remember that. He never mentions the hospital in this one. And I think it's because he realizes that's not getting any steam. And lots of people are calling buckets on that. But let's finish this up.
It's a fact. And now he wants to claim that he's a victim, that the mayor attacked him. It's on video. The mayor didn't do anything to him.
Matthew Costardo says the claims about his client having a knife, not true. He says the video speaks for itself.
The use of violence against individuals who are simply advocating for transparency and accountability in the community, that's just unspeakable, and it's unacceptable.
All right. I think this is going to be problematic. I personally think that Jedediah and Lavelle Redmond are actually pretty intelligent for the way they're going about this. They're not asking for a bench trial. They're asking for a jury trial. That means this is going to drag out way past Tiffany Henyard's tenure as mayor and Supervisor Thornton. So you know what that means she's not going to have? That's right, money. She's not going to have access to funds to deal with this case. Now, they might, if they end up dropping the charges against the township, I would not be surprised, and they only sue Tiffany, Kamal, and Crigley and the police department. I probably think that's what's going to happen, but I could be wrong. However, no matter what, Tiffany Henyard is going to be financially motivated to do something quickly. This is not a good look. This is not a strong suit for her. I think this is a smart and brilliant move for Jedediah and Lavelle, because now they're going to have to find a jury of their peers that have not been negatively impacted by this, but also a jury of peers that are positive to the way that Tiffany has been behaving. Because please understand, you might have a jury that people that want Tiffany's head on a platter. This could be so amazingly out of control. Let's go.
Both men are asking for compensation for medical bills and attorney's fees, among other things. They're seeking a jury trial.
Yeah, this is going to be super wild. It's going to be very interesting. I want to know what y'all think about it. Down in the comments, let me know. Did you know about this? Are you interested in seeing a Jedediah Brown, Tiffany Henyard lawsuit play out in court? Do you think they should just let it go? What are your thoughts? Down in the comments, let me know. I really appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Thank you so very much for your support of the channel. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace. All right, so that's my video from earlier today. Hopefully YouTube won't age restrict this video because of it, but I did think it was interesting, and that's where, so if you hear me call him Jamal Bryant, I mean Jamal Bryant, Jamal Woods instead of Kamal Woods, this is why, because Bo Brindley, his own attorney, called him Jamal. Yeah, and I mean, the magic knife theory is crazy. Like that. That story is crazy, man. Somebody would, like, there's no records, there's no police record. And Bo Brindley said that they went to the hospital. So that's super problematic. Because then I'm going to the hospital. We're subpoenaing those records. I mean, oh my gosh. We want tapes. We want to see how you got there. We want to see you walk into the lobby. Oh my gosh. I think they just want people to settle. That's what I think Bo Brindley is striving for, is like, let's get them to settle, $300,000, $250,000, whatever, $1 million, whatever. I don't think he really wants us to go as far as he thinks it is, as far as we think he should want it to go for justice. I don't think it's about justice. Trial by combat. Let's finish them. Well, that's a possibility as well. I don't think we should be doing that here though, but I like it. Jedediah told me today that there was a knife and there was a gun, but not in the fight in the building. Really? Okay. I don't know if I would even suppose that, but where are the receipts for the hospital? That's what I'm talking about. That's why I think Bo Brindley really put himself in a bad position, because that's going to be the next logical question. Where are the receipts? What hospital did he go to? What was the name of the doctor? Who's the attending nurse? Whatever like that. How many stitches did you get? That's it right there. Where did you get injured? Where? Can we see the injury on your face now? Is it a scab? Is it a scar? What's up with it? It is just, yeah, I don't think Kiana will settle anything. I agree, but I think that's what they're striving for, is to get them to settle. That's my thought. Yeah, Bo Brindley is the R. Kelly case attorney. It's made too many videos with Henyard lying. Redmond and Brown got this one. Yeah. Yeah, we need to see some scars. Kamal will probably come in a wheelchair with a neck brace on, trying to milk it. The ER would have called the police. And yes, thank you, Tracy. I kind of forgot about that part. And as I mentioned in the video, since South Holland didn't want to file a police report, wouldn't they have had to file a police report if somebody came into the hospital, said they were stabbed? Like, they would have had to come and tend to that and get information, and there would have been a police report. None of this stuff happened. I would love to hear Bo Brindley try to explain that part. That's the part I would love to hear. Should have a picture. I'm positive if there was a picture of Jamal Woods, the married boyfriend of Tiffany Henyard, with a serious face laceration and stitches, do you not think she would have posted that on social media? Heck yeah. Yeah, she would have. And what do people do who get beat up in fights? They take pictures of the wounds. Where are the pictures? I don't know. I mean, it's crazy. So it just seems it's mandatory, right? So that's why I said the fact that they were suing the police is bad business because it's going to come clear. The police are going to say, well, we never were contacted by the hospital. For whatever reason, when Jedediah went there, I think they should have took the police report. I think they should have done that. That's the right thing to do. Even if they weren't going to do anything with it, if they were just going to, sit on it, at least covering their bases, they did what they needed to do as police representatives. They should have took the police report and initiated an investigation. That should have been the right thing to do, especially given the fact that all those police were at Thornton Township. So they knew it was really something that popped off. It wasn't just, I'm coming in to tell you that I got into a fight. Y'all are down there right around the corner at the township, and it's a real fight. So I think they should have done that. But if they're getting sued and it comes up and say, well, why did y'all not go to the hospital? And, well, you already didn't file a police report. We already know that part. Why did you not go to the hospital and get a report? Well, we were never contacted by the hospital. Well, hospital, why did you not contact them about Kamal, the married boyfriend, collateral damage coming in to get stitched up? They're going to be like, what are you talking about? So this is bad. They do be at the hospital. That's what I'm saying. Like, they would have been there. Oh, now y'all putting together a movie? Y'all need to stop. Y'all give me my assignment. Y'all have your assignment. There's 600 of y'all in this live chat. I need one clip of a Tiffany Henyard statement that you laugh at, whether it be Alizations or Ute or the drones bringing in this or clickbait or all that stuff, fake news, whatever. I need a clip, just a clip. Everybody sends me a clip. I'm putting it together, making a big mega clip of all the Tiffany Henyardisms that we got, and we're going to watch it on election night. And that's next Tuesday, so I got a lot of work to do, so make sure you get it to me quick. Bo was British basketball wives attorney. Really? Is he like is he a celebrity attorney? And that woman is going to jail. You're right. I think I know that story. Oh, I got that clip. Don't worry about it. Kuma Moladi, I got you because I got the song. Why are y'all making a movie plans? Why are y'all doing this? Why is this happening? I need y'all to get on task. I need you back on task. Chicago Red, get back on task. Oh my gosh. That's the funniest spelling of it I've seen all day. Okay. I see what Letty East is saying. She says it's a distraction. Keep your eyes peeled for some shenanigans before Election Day. Okay. Election night's going to be lit. The fact that there's so many of us undocumented Dalton residents that are going to be glued to our monitors. I might go get me a new monitor. I might go get me a bigger monitor so I can watch it in bigger. I mean, the fact that we're all doing this has got to be the highest part of comedy that I can imagine. Yeah, get yourself back on task. Get back on task. Yeah, and he was R. Kelly's defense attorney. Yeah. It seemed like he's not doing a good job because all of his people are in jail. Watch and secure them ballots. Y'all keep your eye on the prize. I agree 100%. But yeah, I think it's funny that we are so invested in this as undocumented Thornton and Dalton residents. That's hilarious. All right. Okay. Lots of good conversation. I mean, wait, you're a Seattle Daltonite? Okay, I'm a Georgian. I'm an Atlanta. I'm an Atlantean Daltonite. No, that doesn't sound right. I'll figure out some way of saying it. I just like undocumented Dalton resident. But if you hit the like button, you can become a documented Dalton resident. And I document that you're not really a resident. There we go. Unless you can vote. Bo is not that great at his job. I mean, I can't prove you wrong, Tracy Lynn. Trey Lynn, I can't prove you wrong. Y'all said he didn't graduate K-5? Really? Oh, man, that's harsh, man. You're not going to even give him middle school? You're not going to even give him middle school? D414, really? Dog, that's harsh, man. I mean, it's really true. I'm a Chicago hybrid AT alien Daltonite. Wow. I love it. Chicagoan hybrid AT alien Daltonite. I'm sorry. I love that. I have to put that in the t-shirt store or something. And look, we all love Dalton, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh my, why are y'all like this? Maxine Waters is Tiffany. You got to go in timeout, Jeff. Jeff, I got to put you in 0-second timeout, my guy. I ain't put anybody in time. Y'all, what is wrong with my computer? Y'all Mac people make me sick. All right, so I'm over here just having a good old time because on my Stream Deck, it's showing me that my microphone is working. But when I push that button to put my man in 0-second timeout on my Stream Deck, I accidentally hit a different button that turned off my microphone, and it's turned off on the other side of my computer. Struggle streaming. YouTubian struggle stream. That's it, man. Good gracious. Y'all still doing the casting call? Really? Y'all still y'all wait. No. You're not putting my cousin. No. You are not using my cousin for Andrew Holmes. No. I will not accept that. I'll put all of y'all in timeout. I'll put cases on all of y'all. No. Y'all not putting my nephew out there like that. No. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta get that fixed. That might be Wesley Snipes needs the money. He gonna play Stan Brown. Really? Yeah, man. Okay, thank you so much, GB. I did the review of that interview with Lavelle Redmond and his brother on the Not the Shop podcast, I think it was called. Overall, I thought it was really good. It gave a lot of, I tell people it gives shades and coloring to some things that we see. That being the case, however, there were some questions I had that I personally, let me start over here. Strike that. I think Lavelle Redmond was actually a pretty interesting person. I kind of wanted to know more about Lavelle Redmond. I almost didn't care anything about the Tiffany Henyard stuff. And his brothers, in my opinion, smartly, really didn't talk a lot about Tiffany. Talked a lot about how Lavelle got put in jail, what was going on. I think he did a good job of taking responsibility. He didn't just, blame it on somebody else. And I mean, he was influenced. He was like 14 years old, but he took responsibility for it. He admitted his responsibility in the crime that got him put in jail. And I thought that was good. But he actually is kind of interesting. I was like, you know what? This would be a very interesting. I want to know more about Lavelle Redmond. They did a good job to the point that I was like, I don't actually care about the Tiffany stuff. There was some things they said about Tiffany. It kind of gave you a little shading and nuance. Like they weren't in a relationship at all. It was because her dad really wanted her to stay safe out there in these streets and ask him to protect her. That's where all that camaraderie and all that came from. but there wasn't an intimate relationship there. So that was kind of dope. That was cool to understand that. But really, I thought Lavelle Redmond was really interesting, truth be told. So I thought if I had to give it, out of 5, I'd give it probably a 4 out of 5 for sure. I'm gonna take a little bit away for the language, but that's just me. But yeah, it's on my channel. It was a pretty good interview. I thought no problems with it. I thought it was well worth. I was thankful to the people because a lot of people sent it to me like, hey, you know about this interview? What's going on? Uh-oh. They got an Atlanta scandal, Atlanta mayoral scandal. My goodness in the morning. Let me find this real quick. And I'll drop the link in there. And maybe we'll look at my ATL scandal. Look, they say, look, I know you got Tiff, but what about your own? What about Dinkins? Dinkins over here acting up. All right, here it is right here. All right, so here we go right here. I hit the right button so I don't put myself in mute. There you go. All right, what is Hannibal talking about? Hannibal calling out Atlanta again? We deserve it, though. Let's see. All right. Somebody's standing outside my door. I don't know if it's my wife or one of my kids. I think it was my wife, but we'll see. Let me pull this up real quick. Let's look at it real quick and see what Hannibal's talking about Atlanta. Dogging us out. Atlanta mayor and council cover-up exposed. Watchdog forced out. All right, let's see what happened. What we done did over here. Hold on, y'all. Y'all want to check this out? Let's go. Let's see what Hannibal got me over here. Talking about Atlanta. We stay in trouble, man. We stay in trouble. All right, let's see what he got. Doggone it. Let's see what Atlanta has done now. Let's go. One in the chat where you can hear.
The legislation that everyone's been talking about that's going to be voted on today is going to destroy the office. I'm not going to mince words about that. It is going to destroy the office. I know it, you know it, and they know it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another wild one. We're talking about Atlanta, and it seems like their government just pulled off some straight up cartoon villain moves. Their top corruption investigator quits. Just quits. The person responsible to uncover corruption. And she says that she's been receiving a lot of pushback and threats for finding out all this corruption going down.
For the last several months, the City of Atlanta Office of the Inspector General and I have been subjected to threats, bullying, intimidation, and harassment at the hands of people who have been the subjects of our investigations. Pure and simple, it's retaliation. The attacks have been systematic, sustained, and savage.
The Inspector General's office in Atlanta was created in 2020, so it was very, very new. It's only been 5 years old. It was a direct response to the massive pay-for-play corruption scandal inside City Hall. The city was caught in serious misconduct, with businesses and officials were allegedly involved in shady backroom deals, and public trust in the local government was at an all-time low. So Atlanta needed a watchdog to keep the officials in check. Enter Shannon Madigold. She is Atlanta's Inspector General, and being an Inspector General has not been easy. It seems like it's been a history of her going back and forth with the city council.
I think that there's certainly been attempts to leash the office. Yes, I would say that. You can't have any Office of Inspector General that's denied access to city records and city property and city employees.
Manigault was met with swift pushback from city council members. Andrea Boone said Manigault's office has been overstepping in their investigations.
But looks like after a long time of dealing with this nonsense, she decides I'm done with this and basically rage quit her job. This isn't some kind of resignation where she writes a nice letter and disappears. No, she straight up called out Mayor Andre Dinkins and the city council for trying to shut her up while she was investigating some shady deals. And right after she resigns, the council immediately votes to weaken the entire anti-corruption office. What a coincidence, right?
Our job is to identify fraud, waste, abuse, and corruption to serve this city. And that's exactly what we have done. We reported it to you the public because transparency and accountability matter. That's what it is to have an Office of Inspector General. Through our work, we've been able to protect city employees who've been victimized by abuses by city leaders. We make recommendations to address vulnerabilities. They ignore those and attack our character. We talk about industry standards and best practices, and they insist on guardrails for a train that has only ever stayed on the tracks. None of this is lost on the people who are actually paying attention. The public recognizes an assault on government oversight when it sees it. And the public has every right to ask the obvious question. Why? Why the unrelenting effort to hurt an office that's here to identify wrongdoing for the benefit of the city?
And if that wasn't shady enough, apparently her family was getting threats. So this is how far this has gone. So one question, why was she pushed out? Maybe because she was doing her job too well. Her office caught City Hall doing some real suspect stuff. A city commissioner gave her daughter a job, which is straight up nepotism. A major city contract for the 311 system went to a company tied to Mayor Dickens' transition team. And she also found evidence of bribery. You know, the pay for play nonsense that the entire group was created to stop. And instead of addressing these problems, the city response was to tell her to stop investigating, cut her access to city records, rewrite rules to make her job impossible, smear her name in public, and allegedly allow threats against her and her family. That's not how innocent people react. That's how people with something to hide react. The mayor of Atlanta, Andre Dickens, he didn't defend her, didn't back her up, didn't say, hey, you know what, corruption is bad, let's fix this. Nope. Instead, he called her work unprofessional.
Atlanta's Inspector General has dropped a new report accusing the city of favoritism in a bid for its 311 system.
Tonight, the mayor's office has slammed that report as wholly unprofessional, as some city officials want limits put on the Inspector General's office.
Wednesday's report from Atlanta's Office of the Inspector General claims the city broke policy and gave one company a leg up in a bidding process for a system in the 311 center.
You had a vendor who was citing its connection to the mayor's transition team in order to help gain access to city officials.
Mayor Andre Dickens' spokesperson rejected the findings of the 29-page report, slamming it as, quote, erroneous, accusing the office of, quote, wholly unprofessional and inappropriate methods of conducting an investigation. Mayor Dickens made this surprise appearance at the Office of Inspector General's board meeting last week.
A lot of talk has been going on over the past several months, and I haven't spoken. I haven't been invited.
Which is hilarious because, again, her investigations were based on emails, records, and city documents, and she was literally hired to find corruption. Like I said before, the city created her office after a major federal corruption case. But of course, this mayor is going to do the right thing, and I'm being sarcastic. He formed a task force to investigate the Inspector General. You know, instead of focusing on corrupt officials, he turned the spotlight on the person exposing the corruption.
Mayor Dickens created a task force to inspect the Inspector General.
But I wonder if this is the real reason he decided to put a task force against the Inspector General.
New at 4, hotel stays and room service were charged to Atlanta taxpayers for a senior ball. The event, hosted by Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens, was determined to be in violation of city finance guidelines. We're talking about tens of thousands of dollars.
But what's outlined here in this inspection report could be summed up in one word: excess. It is a night for the city of Atlanta to throw a party for senior citizens. The mayor is the official host. His office accepts private funds to pay for the gathering at the Hyatt Regency Hotel. Cost exceeded $300,000. City resources, the taxpayers were left with more than $100,000 in charges not funded from those private sources. The city's Office of Inspector General, the mayor's office, ordered room night stays for the one evening event. Andre Dickens and 2 members of his family had rooms. Several staff also stayed over. Some billed room service, including alcohol, to the hotel bill. That taxpayer, Mr. Robinson, is familiar with the senior event.
His actions speak louder than words. If he wasn't involved in something shady, why is he so desperate to weaken the very office meant to expose corruption? That's like getting mad at the fire department for pointing out your house is on fire. So the city council is in this mess as well. They're not just bystanders. They helped kill the last real oversight Atlanta had. They passed new rules to make sure that the next AG can't actually do anything.
Her announcement came hours before the city council is poised to make changes to the city charter to put guardrails on the office of the inspector general.
Is going to destroy the office. I'm not going to mince words about that. It is going to destroy the office.
Why the charter changes? City officials say it's to protect city employees after leaders say Manigault overstepped and violated the privacy rights of city employees while conducting investigations.
The task force's recommendations have included limiting the inspector general's power and making her notify anyone the office is investigating as soon as the investigation begins.
Now the IG has to immediately tell people when they're getting investigated. So they can shred evidence and lawyer up. So they know exactly what's going to happen before it happens. Also, they're limiting what they can investigate. Because if there's one thing corrupt politicians hate, it's people digging into their shady business deals. They do not like that. So the $1 million question, what are they hiding? If Dickens and the council are desperate to kill investigations, what else is lurking under the surface? Is there more rigged contracts? More officials hiring their family members? More bribery? You don't change the rules to block investigations unless you have something to lose. Now with Manigault out, those cases that she was working on may never see the light of day. If you live in Atlanta, you should be furious. Your tax money is being messed with while the people in charge just shut down the watchdog. This isn't just happening in Atlanta. It's also happening in, no surprise here, Chicago.
New allegations that the law department could be trying to slow roll investigations that could be embarrassing the mayor's office.
Disturbing new allegations from the watchdog office of the Chicago Inspector General. Did the mayor and the city's law department try to hold up investigations to keep negative information from becoming public?
At bottom, all of these concerns have to do with the larger question of whether we can allow City Hall, the mayor's lawyers, to choose what people and programs and information is susceptible to oversight and which isn't.
In this 17-page letter to the chairman of the Committee on Ethics and Government Oversight, IG Deborah Witzberg complains that under both Lori Lightfoot and Brandon Johnson, the city's law department has picked and chosen which of the OIG's administrative subpoenas they would comply with, cited attorney-client privilege to avoid handing over embarrassing documents, and insisted on having its lawyers sit in on sensitive interviews.
So what's going on here? I have no idea. We're definitely going to dig deep into this situation. Let me know your thoughts are in the comments below. Thank you for taking time to watch this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
All right. So hang my head in shame. My city is messed up. Man, and it's something small and petty, man. Like, really? Like, hotel stays? Really? That's what's going to causing all this is because of hotel stays for an event that could have easily been just paid for elsewhere or not abused and taken advantage of. No, we don't. Okay. In Chicago, yes, I think they do need Jedediah up there. We don't need Jedediah down here in the South. We good. We got enough problems down here already. We don't need no more problems, no more smoke. Man, that's crazy. We just stay doing the most. Like you said right here, we stay doing the most. So embarrassing. Man, Atlanta. And I think I had just said that Mayor Dickens seemed like he was on his game. I think I might have just said that a couple episodes or definitely in this month, but oh my gosh. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much. Do me a favor, if you don't mind. If you have not already hit that like button, please go ahead and hit that like button. Remember, the homework assignment is to send me some clips, some audio clips, some video clips rather, of Tiffany Henyard and her Henyardisms. So again, alizations and flying in on drones and illegal and clickbait, all that kind of stuff. Send me those clips. I already have 7. Let me double check. Oh no, I have more. I actually have more than that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it looks like I have 9. Okay, I got 9 clips at the current moment. So send me some more. Send me some more. I want to make a mega omnibus clip of some of the funniest things, one-liners that Tiffany Henyard says, and we're gonna watch that on election night as she comes in on a landslide, as a land slides over her because she's gonna lose. But I'm looking forward to doing that and having y'all check it out. So let me know what y'all think. I really appreciate you. I am gonna leave the link to the Kuma Moladi as well as this Yahoo article that we're reading. I'll leave that in the description when I get done. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, everybody. It means a lot that you not only check out the live stream, but you jump in, you hit the subscribe button, you hit the like button. You're helping me hit my goal of 50,000 subscribers by the end of April. It means a lot that y'all tap in and are helping me with that. And most importantly, I really love having y'all in the live stream. So let's do this again real soon, everybody. I might do a special live tomorrow. I'll let y'all know. I got something special planned. We'll see what happens. But in the meantime and in between time, everybody, thanks so much. I'll see you all real soon. Grace and peace.